Hey, Chef David Mallard. That's my Instagram. I should be that hard to find. Or www.mychefdave.com. Today I'm here in Mississippi with my boy Eddie Wright. We're gonna do a beef brisket today. Show you how to do it from start to finish. That's my introduction. So today we're gonna be doing beef brisket. You know, it's a very thick cut of meat and you have to cook it low and slow. Me personally, I like to cook it at about 200 degrees, 14, 15 hours, you know, fat cap down so all that nice fat can render in the meat. And then when you get done with that, you like to cut that off and then put that back on there for another 4 or 5 hours to make your burnt ends. But yeah, we're gonna do it from start to finish. I'm gonna show you my rub, nothing special, nothing, it's just my rub, you know, a lot of pepper, a lot of paprika, chili powder, and things of that nature. Stay tuned, enjoy. Yeah, so one thing about beef loves pepper. Pepper steak, pepper this. This beef and pepper is a match made in heaven. So you want to do almost 3 to 1 on pepper.
As Chef does what he does, I'm behind the camera. He's putting together a special rub: pepper, salt, onion powder, paprika, little cayenne, chili powder, ginger, and top it off with a little bit more black pepper, and then he mixes thoroughly. As Chef stated earlier, you can't have enough black pepper when doing brisket, and this turned out to be the truest statement ever. We'll go right into the seasoning. It's a few audio issues, but I will fill in the blanks as we go along. Chef's right now cutting the brisket open, getting it ready to put down the perfect custom rub that he put together. I was very excited about this being my first brisket, and it was great to be in the presence of a trained chef to actually show me the ropes on how to get it done properly. This brisket was way too expensive to make any mistakes, so this is one thing we watched and studied as it was going on. A nice solid layer of seasoning when coating the brisket is very important. The more the better, because the more seasoning you use, it basically sets up and makes the beautiful bark that everybody raves about when cutting into these pieces of meat. As it gets the top layer finished, presses in and rubs across a little bit, not with a lot of force, because we don't want to just smear all of that great rub off of the brisket. We want it to set in and build a foundation. Flips it and does the same identical thing as he did on the first layer, all the way over to the point. Season heavy, don't be afraid. Once completed, we took the brisket outside to the smoker. It was preheated to about 250. Upon opening the door, of course, you know you lose temperature, so got it slapped right in, 200 degrees, low and slow for about 16 hours. Pear chips and pecan chips on deck. And this is basically what the brisket did for the remainder of the night. Stuck the Maverick probe into the brisket, set it for 180, went to sleep. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Over 16 hours on the brisket, dropped in the cooler for several hours to come back down real slow. When we pulled it out of the cooler, the butcher paper basically exploded. So we have what we have left here. We're gonna give you guys a reveal. We're gonna cut through it. We've got our special guest here back again, Thecka Jones. He's behind the camera right now. He's gonna give us a taste test and let us know how we did on our first brisket. And we're probably gonna take this fat cap off, this point off, and make some burn ends. So here we go. touch, very tender. The jelly is what they would like to call it. Struggling getting this away from under here because it's just pulling apart, which is another great sign. All right, we're gonna drop this to the side. Turn it this way, good for the camera.
That thing look astonishing.
Now generally people like to do the pencil cut method, but I'm just cutting, as you can see. This already looks amazing. The bark on top is pretty good, solid. So try not to go too heavy with the pressure because I don't want to tear it. As you can see already, we'll go ahead and open it up a little bit and let you see. Amazing looking brisket. Great color, even all the way through. Audio issues will not stop our greatness. This brisket tastes and looks amazing. The juice on the inside is exactly how it looks on camera. It is very tender, very soft, and has a great pull to it, as you can see. And I was very anxious to get a taste of this brisket. A little pull to it, it just falls right to pieces. Nice. Amazing cut. It's good. It's very good. Nope, you gonna taste it on camera.
Okay. I can't wait, man.
And go right through the middle of it.
Huh?
So we're gonna go right through the middle. We actually have that is one. No injection. I can't stress enough watching tons of YouTube videos of this process happen and then have it happen right in front of my face. I experienced some of the same emotions a lot of these pit masters experience when they cut into the brisket and watch it just ooze those amazing juices. It's a sight to see. So at this point, we got it cut. We called in our favorite reviewer, Thecka Jones, to come in and give us a review on our first brisket, the taste, and what he thinks. Here we go.
This is Eddie Wright's brisket. Now, what is the name of this marinade that you put on it?
No marinade, just salt. There's a rub Dave put together, salt, pepper, and a few other things, and it's just, that's it.
Okay, so this thing is looking like glory. So I'm trying to, look at it. I can't even, it just falls off. All right, so I'm gonna take a nice piece of this. Let me tell you something. I love pork. I get that from my grandmother, rest her sweet soul. This is some of the best pork I've ever tasted in my life.
Beef.
Oh, this is beef?
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Smoke, 200 degrees, 15 plus hours, wrapped and brought it down.
This is, let me tell you something. I'm a large black man from Mississippi. I know my barbecue. I know my smokes. This is incredible. This is one of the most important inventions of the past in humanity, a smoker. And it's just so, it's so incredibly tender. It literally falls off. I mean, the flavor is incredible. Now, I'm one of the people that don't like a kick. With this kick, I do not mind. It's just the right amount of everything.
Unfortunately, due to audio issues, we had to cut a lot of footage out. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. As always, amazing thank you to Chef David Mallard for coming in on his trip home and giving us a walkthrough on how to smoke a brisket the proper way. The rub recipe, everything was amazing. Thanks again for all of your help. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, you too can do amazing barbecue the right way.
It just leaking. Leaking like a yin yang twin song. Like,